Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're talking about a huge shift in the business world, how generative AI is basically flipping the script on procurement. It's no longer just about saving a few bucks. It's becoming a real strategic powerhouse.
All right, let's get right into it. And look, this isn't some far-off, futuristic idea. This is happening right now, today. And the numbers, well, they're pretty mind-blowing.
So, the Hackett Group found that a whopping 89% of execs are already pushing forward with Gen AI projects. Now get this, just a year ago, that number was only 16%. I mean, that's not just growth, that is a rocket ship. The whole let's wait and see approach, yeah, that's officially over. And this tech couldn't have come at a better time, really. CPOs, the Chief Procurement Officers, they're under a ton of pressure. The C-suite isn't just asking them to cut costs anymore. No, they're expected to be major players, driving profit and making the whole company more resilient. And if you want to see just how fast this is all moving, check out this chart. Right now, only about 36% of CPOs have really put Gen AI to work. But in the next 3 years, that's going to jump to 80%. It's more than doubling. The race is definitely on.
Okay, so what is this tech that's making all these waves? It's way, way more than just automating a few tasks. We're talking about a whole new way to work.
And here's the really important thing to grasp. This isn't just about speed. It's not about doing the old stuff just faster. It's about unlocking brand new capabilities. Think of it as boosting human intelligence, not just getting rid of a few clicks on a spreadsheet.
Accenture actually has the perfect way to think about this. It's a co-pilot, right? It's this smart partner sitting right there with your team, taking care of the boring stuff, but also, and this is the cool part, giving you strategic ideas whenever you need them.
I mean, look how far we've come. On the left, we had AI that could basically just tell us what already happened. Here are last quarter's numbers. Super useful, but limited. Now we're all the way on the right with generative AI. This stuff can actually create new things. It can write a whole request for proposal from scratch, dig through complex supplier risks, and even predict where the market is headed. And these co-pilots are showing up in two main flavors. You've got your AI assistants. You ask them to do something, they help you do it. Simple. But then you've got AI agents. These are the real game changers. They can go off and do tasks all on their own, making decisions without you having to hold their hand the whole time.
So, what does all this add up to? Well, it's completely changing the game. Procurement is no longer just the department that buys stuff. It's being elevated to a core strategic part of the whole business.
And this comparison here just nails it. The old way, manual, reactive, you're just taking orders. The new way, it's strategic, it's proactive, and it's supercharged by AI. Procurement pros are now becoming these incredible value drivers. And this isn't just theory. The impact is real, and it's happening right now. Gen AI is already drafting contracts, summarizing massive proposals in like seconds, sniffing out risks in the supply chain before they become a problem. It's literally touching every single part of the job. And you know what? This lines up perfectly with what CPOs actually care about today. Yeah, saving money is always going to be on the list, but look at this. Supplier performance and making the supply chain resilient are right up there. The focus is much, much bigger than just the price tag now.
So what's the payoff? McKinsey ran the numbers, and they think this whole shift could make procurement anywhere from 25 to 40% more efficient. I mean, think about that. That's not a small tweak. That's a massive jump in productivity that frees up your best people to do the really important strategic work.
But, and this is a really big but, all this amazing tech is useless without one thing. The most critical factor of all, the people.
Yeah, in fact, leaders are saying that the changing skill set for their teams is one of the biggest challenges they're facing. It's not enough to just be a killer negotiator anymore. The whole job description is getting a rewrite. The new toolkit for success is this really cool mix. You still need those classic skills like communication and negotiation for sure, but now you have to layer on things like data analysis and, actually understanding how to work with AI. The procurement pro of the future is part data geek, part strategist, part AI collaborator.
So what are the leaders doing about it? Well, they're attacking it from all sides. Check this out. A massive 82% are investing in training their current people. And at the same time, 81% are bringing in new tech and tools. Plus, over half are actively hiring new people who already have these skills. It's a full-court press.
You know, with great power comes great responsibility, right? All this new capability is amazing, but it means we have to be super careful. Setting up ethical guardrails for AI isn't just a nice to have. It is absolutely essential.
Because at the end of the day, it all comes down to trust. If your employees, your suppliers, even your customers don't trust how you're using AI, the whole thing falls apart. You need to be transparent. You need to be accountable. That's the only way this works.
And one of the biggest dangers we have to watch out for is something called algorithmic bias. Basically, if you train an AI on old data that has human biases baked into it, well, the AI is just going to learn and repeat those same biases. And that could lead to really unfair decisions, say when you're picking a new supplier. It has to be managed really carefully.
So, any good plan for using AI has to be built on these 4 key ideas. It's got to be fair, it's got to be transparent, you need to be able to explain why it made a decision, it has to protect people's data, and someone has to be accountable. No excuses.
Which brings us to this really cool vision of what work is going to look like. It's this hybrid team, right? You've got your expert human professionals working right alongside their new digital coworkers, these super smart AI agents.
So you see, this is so much bigger than just changing one department in a company. This is about completely redefining the nature of work itself. And that leaves us with one final, pretty big question to think about. Your new coworkers are going to be AI. Are you ready?